Blessings, my people, and welcome back to the channel. So, people, as gonna come in, do the YouTube things them now. Like the video, share so that I can get more eyeballs on the channel, and last but not least, subscribe to the Material community. That way you get every video that I post on my channel. So, the World Championships is right around the corner, and our Jamaican athletes are really getting ready, really getting prepared for that event, right? We have seen Levell, we have seen Kishane Thompson, Shellen Fraser-Pryce, and the team getting ready, right, and doing their final preparations for the World Championships in Tokyo, right? But the question that is on everyone's mind is, will Bryan Levell be on that 4x1 relay men's team, right? And I did my research and I heard a few persons saying that Bryan Levell will not be on the team because he's not. It's because he doesn't want to be on the team. He doesn't want to run, right? Regardless of him being eligible to run on that team, right? I asked myself why a Bryan Levell would not want to be on that 4x1 relay team, right? Why? When you really look at everything, when you really look at the stats and take some things into perspective, why a Bryan Levell would not want to be on the team, right? Bryan Levell in the men's 100 meters at the Jamaica Trials finished 7th, right, because of injuries, right? He didn't finish within top 4. However, he bounced back and he won the 200-meter title, right, at the Jamaica Trials, right? And subsequently, he ran a personal best in the 100, 9.82 seconds, which is the 3rd fastest time this year, right, just behind Kishane Thompson, 9.75 seconds, which is the world lead, and behind Kenny Bednarek, 9.79 seconds that he ran at the US Trials, right? He's the 3rd fastest this year, where the men's 100 meters is concerned. When we look at his favorite event, the 200 meters, he's also the 3rd fastest man this year, behind Noah Lyles and Kenny Bednarek, right? Noah Lyles has the fastest time, which is 19.63 seconds that he won, the time that he won with at the trials. And Kenny Bednarek has the 2nd fastest time that he came 2nd with, 19.67, right? And 3rd is Bryan Levell with a time of 19.69 seconds, the 3rd fastest time this year, right? This stats screams that Bryan Levell should run on the curve. This is perfect on the curve, right, for the 3rd leg for Bryan Levell. So why Bryan Levell will not want to go on the 3rd leg, right? Why persons are saying that he doesn't want to run on that team? Because the stats says that he's more than qualified. The stats says that he's eligible to be on that team, right? People, if you don't know the real reason though, just let me know in the comment section, right? Because honestly, it doesn't make any sense if this man is not on the team, right? We have some top sprinters this season, right? The Levell, right, was one of the fastest times this season, 9.83 seconds that he ran at the Jamaica Trials, right? Levell defeated Noah Lyles twice at the London Diamond League and at another Diamond League meet, right? Twice in the rain. So we have some of the fastest sprinters in the world, right? Kishane Thompson, of course, is another athlete that is poised to get the gold medal, right? He has the fastest time in the world, as I said earlier, 9.75 seconds, right? And he definitely looks like the overwhelming favorite, right? So Bryan Levell exclusion from that team would be very stupid. It would not make any sense to me, right? Because he's a top sprinter, he's in impeccable form this season, and to leave him out on that team, honestly, I would not believe that we still would get the gold medal, right? Honestly, right? Leaving a Bryan Levell out of such a team of that magnitude would not make any sense, right? One can argue that Bryan Levell doesn't have any experience running with those athletes and doesn't have any experience running relays, right? Right? One can argue, right? Definitely, because I haven't seen him in any relay training camps. So definitely he might not be ready to run with these guys, right? But definitely his exclusion from the start wouldn't make any sense to me, right? Also, if we look at the fact that Bryan Levell is not going to double in Tokyo, he will have fresh legs going into that relay team, right? He's going to run one event, 200 meters, and he will have fresh legs, right? As opposed to the other athletes, as opposed to the Noah Lyles, the Kenny Bednarik, right? So he will be fresh going into the 20 meters, the individual event, and he will be much more fresh than Kenny Bednarik and Noah Lyles and the other athletes, right? So these reasons basically is begging Bryan Levell to go into that relay team for Team Jamaica, right? It really needs a Bryan Levell on that curve, right? With his talent, with his prowess in the 200 meters, we need a man like Bryan Levell on the curve, right? Definitely, right? That team is poised to get a gold medal if Bryan Levell is a part of that team, right? So, Team Jamaica needs to get this thing right. They need to get this thing right. His coach, Shaniki Asburn, needs to get this thing right. He definitely needs to get this thing right because I heard that he doesn't want to run on that team. So he also needs to get this thing right? Then really need to come together and say, hey, let's do this one for the team. Like, let's take one for the team. Let's have Bryan Levell in that team so the team can be at its utmost best, right? One can argue that, hey, the fastest athletes don't really get you the gold medal in a relay, and that's true because the baton needs to go around, right? And lack of practice can definitely hinder the team, right? And as I said before, this man has never been in a training camp with these guys working on the relay, working on the baton changes and so forth, and the different positions on that relay team, right? But what say you? Is this true that Bryan Levell doesn't want to be a part of the 4x1 relay team? Just let me know in the comment section, right? And before you guys go, please, I'm begging you, like the video, share so I can get more eyeballs on the channel, and last but not least, subscribe to the Eligibility community. That way you get every video that I post on my channel. Like a candle, I'm out.